Hey guys, it's Becky. I am here to do another real-time video. I've got these photos of Riley and I've already picked out my title. It is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. These are those spooktacular stickers. I already took them out of the packaging, so I picked them up at Tuesday morning. And these are the Paige Evans ones. These ones. And I'm gonna do this layout for two challenges at a cherry on top. One of them is the This and That challenge for January 2019. And you have to use red. And it has to be Christmas themed. And you know I'm not big on Christmas, but these photos are of Riley before, or when they were on their way to go see Santa. Now, this is Pebbles, Cozy and Bright. I picked up a 25 pack of this at Tuesday morning for like $3. I just did that like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something like that. No. It was when Jim took me to Tuesday morning for Christmas Eve. And I thought, red and white polka dots? Yes. The backside has these sloths on them. Also very cute. I love sloths. I told Jim that the sloth is my spirit animal. And then one of my friends posted a sloth meme with a unicorn horn. I'm like, oh, maybe the unicorn sloth is my spirit animal. Anyway, yeah, I picked up like 25 of these for $3 and so usable, right? Riley has on these red with white dotted leggings. So I'm doing this for two challenges. One's the This and That challenge for January. It's red and Christmas theme. And one is the Christmas Carol challenge. It is due tomorrow, January 6th. When I'm doing this, it is Saturday, January 5th. And it has to be, you have to have something about a Christmas Carol. So I'm putting in my title, it's going to be Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So the red has to be very visible. It's upside down because of, you know, Bella Boulevard. It had to be different. So I think I'm going to do an offset one this time. And because I have these dots, I can make it pretty even. Like I have 3 lines there. This, you can't really tell, but it looks like there's like 4.5. That's okay. I'm good with that. Are you good with that? I'm good with that. Maybe. I want to make sure I have enough of it showing. I probably need to stick it over a little further because to get my title to show this is a very busy background, probably I need to put it on the green, right? I was thinking that I could put this on the green. The Santa Claus can be on the green. And I am so into putting titles on my photos. I don't know what that is about. It's weird. But then I could go like this. Santa Claus is coming to town. So this border can be very thin. While this border I want to be thicker to house Santa Claus. Maybe I could put something right here to kind of cover that. I don't like that big empty space, but I could probably find an embellishment or something right there. It says Merry Christmas or something. I don't know. That's cute, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and lay these photos down. Excuse me. So today is Saturday, January 5th. Hope everybody's New Year's going pretty good. Last night was Scrapbook Friday, and I didn't get anything done. I was at work. I get off work at 4. And I'm sitting there, it's like 3:30, you know, I'm just doing a report or whatever. Type it on the computer. And this is funny because I just did this layout about the stairs and I was talking about heart palpitations. Well, I'm sitting at work and yeah, I get me a little SVT attack. I'm like, oh. So I was going to stay at work until it finished till my heart stopped racing so that I wouldn't, you know, have a heart attack and kill somebody on the road. But man, it didn't happen. I ended up leaving work and going home. This SVT attack, it lasted like 3 hours. Now, when you have SVT and your heart races like that, you should probably go to the hospital and get it to stop. They'll give you some, they'll inject you with something that starts with an A. Azepine, I don't even know what it's called. But it'll make your heart stop racing like that. I did not want to do that last night. It was Scrap Friday. But then after the episode got done, now mind you guys, my cardiologist said SVT, he's never known anybody to die of SVT, so don't worry about me. But by the time it was done, it wears you out. It makes you really tired. So by the time it was done, it lasted 3 hours. So it got done at like, what, 6:30? Something like that. I was so tired. I came in here and worked a little bit on a layout that for Thrifty Thursdays. And then I had to finish it up this morning because I just couldn't. So Scrapbook Friday did not actually happen last night. So we're making it Scrapbook Saturday this time around. Although Jim and I do have plans. I had a while back, I got some headphones. I didn't cut these exactly even. That's okay. You can see this one's like a smidge taller. It's okay. I'm not really good with the paper trimmer. I kind of suck at it actually. Anyway, I got these headphones, these Bose headphones. They're pretty expensive. I think I got them about 6 months ago. I think they're like $200. I always have headphones on. I'm always watching YouTube, listening to YouTube, watching Netflix, but I don't want to be held to it. I don't want to be held to my device. I want to be able to move around freely. So I like wireless headphones. So I got these headphones. They're over $200, these ones. Actually, I have them on my desk because I'm taking them back. I always get the warranty because I break stuff. And this ear started going really bad. So I need to take them back and replace them with something. I do have other wireless headphones though. Those were over $200. These ones, 30 bucks on Amazon. I got a pair of pink ones and a pair of black ones, and they are every bit as good as those $200 ones. In fact, I like these better because that big heavy thing, this big heavy bit right here, is not resting on my neck. But the problem with these is if you have longer hair, sometimes your hair can get in this wire and it'll just pull these out of your ears. But they're they go boop, they're magnetic, so if you're not using them, you can just clip them around your neck. I love headphones. I wear headphones all the time. I've recently been seeing some news stories come up on the Facebook about some kids in another country. I can't remember where it was. Could be China. I'm not sure. Oh, don't do that, Becky. Don't do that. I forgot. Title. I almost messed it up. I'm too busy talking. I almost messed it up. Anyways, these kids have fallen asleep with their headphones in their ears. And they're like wired headphones. And they were in their phones, and then their phones were plugged into the wall. And they got electrocuted. I'm thinking, well, that's kind of a Darwin award, right? Because why are you going to be having an electrical device in your ear that is plugged into a wall? And that's just kind of like, I don't know. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do something so stupid, because probably I would, but that's kind of dumb. So I had previously pulled out this title. Anyways, I was saying about Scrapbook Friday. It didn't really happen because I had my little episode, and then I came in here and played around for a little bit, and then I was exhausted. I just was like, I gotta go to bed. And my chest still feels kind of funny today. That one was a long one. They don't usually last that long. They usually last maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Something like that. They suck. When I first started getting SVT is ventricular tachycardia, and it's like the electrodes, or you have electrodes running through your body, right? And they just get in the circuit that goes like this in your heart, and it goes round, 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 and you have to make it stop. And a lot of times you can make it stop by coughing, or like, you know, blowing out really hard. It compresses your chest and it makes it stop. Sometimes that works. It didn't work for me this time. You can bear down, kind of like you're pushing, like when you have a big poop or you're having a baby, you go like that. Sometimes that will make it stop, but it's just, I don't know. Since I started taking that tamoxifen, my episodes have increased. They used to be like 4 times a year, and now they're like once a month. So that kind of sucks. I do see the cardiologist Thursday. See him on the 10th. And we'll see what he says about it. That was just like a happy accident I already had planned. I already had this appointment scheduled. Now this might not cut very good because of those stickers. I'm going to try and hold this down pretty good and see if I can get an okay cut. What do you think? Okay. It's too late if it's not, because I already did it. I don't know how short I want this side to be yet. So here's our background. I wanted this pushed up to the side. And then I want this as a piece back behind there. Did I tell you what this was or show you? Oh no, I think I already put it in the garbage. Sorry. Sorry, I'm lame. That was Studio Calico Magical. I think I have several pieces of this one. The back, cute, right? Like that. So this one is Bella Boulevard Christmas Countdown. So for the month of December, I entered into On a Cherry on Top. I don't know. I didn't count them. Probably, like, I probably had my name in 10 different entries, and I didn't win nothing. I'm like, seriously? I didn't win nothing. Can you believe that? It was sad. I was a little sad by it. Now, in this challenge, you're supposed to have a significant amount of red showing. So she has red in her clothes. Do I want everything to be butted up to this side and this be shorter? I mean, I do want it shorter, but do I want it longer than this piece, or do I want it shorter than that piece? Do you think this is a fair amount of stuff showing? Red? I think it's a pretty fair amount of red. This will probably end up, I don't know. Let's see. I have a pencil. And my twirly thing. Guys, you should see my floor. Usually I clean my rooms on my room on Sundays. But I didn't do that this Sunday. I don't know why I didn't. So I'm have to step over things to get to my desk. If you'd like a peek, let me know. I was thinking about doing like a clean with me, but I don't know how you do that. If it was just live, I can't talk. I can't just, blah, you know, and randomly talk while I'm trying to clean my room. I can barely randomly talk while I'm trying to do layout, to be honest. This was the back side of that. I still got some pencil mark. The other side, pencil mark. These are my favorite pencils. They are mechanical pencils with the twisty. This lead is soft, so if you're sketching, if you're a sketcher, if you're a sketchy person, yeah, they work. Works pretty good for sketching. Love these pencils. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking about using my sewing machine, stitching around the edges, you know. So I'm gonna use liquid glue so that it doesn't gum up my sewing machine too badly. I hardly ever sew anymore. And in fact, the sewing machine I used to actually sew that I've had for ages, did a layout about it. I gave it to Marissa in case she wanted to sew. So I'm just going to kind of tack this down with this liquid glue. So I can sew on it. My friend Kathy, she does Mini Kit Mondays with me. If you haven't checked her out, go over there and check her out. She's fun. I really like her a lot. She's really sweet. But she sent me this metal tip, because when I bought my art glitter glue, I thought I was buying the one with the metal tip, and I wasn't. And she says, I have an extra one. I'll send it to you. So she did. She also sent me a whole bunch of baby stuff. Baby papers and stuff, because her granddaughter is older now. And Riley is still a baby, so she sent me a bunch of baby stuff that was her granddaughter's. And it's funny, she has two granddaughters. I think Lily, but the one that kind of I was saying is so funny is she has a granddaughter named Briley, and my granddaughter's name is Riley. It's kind of funny. Briley and Riley. So now I have some new baby stuff to do. Stuff for Riley on. I feel like she's not going to be in baby stuff too much longer. She's only 4 months old, but gosh dog, it feels like she's just grown. What do you think? Cut it about here? Should I leave this whole tree in? Maybe this whole tree. I might even gauge it by this whole tree. It might be too fat. I might not like it. We'll see. Sorry. I had the bubonic plague earlier, a couple months ago when winter, well, not when winter first started. Winter technically has only been here for like 2 weeks, but whatever. Earlier, I had the bubonic plague, I thought. And then that finally went away, and now I just have this annoying cough. I'm just like, oh my word. Please stop. I cough a lot. Should I sew it before I put this down? Because these might get in the way. But that means if I sew it before, my presser foot's big. I probably should have left more of a space on there. If I sew this green, this is going to get in the way of my presser foot. I think I'm going to turn the camera off and sew this down. Maybe I'll use a zigzag. That'd be kind of neat. And perhaps I'll put this down and just sew a zigzag just on one side, because if that presser foot gets caught on here, it's gonna mess up my whole thing, and I don't want that. So yeah, let me turn this off and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the zigzag stitch. My camera's still kind of moving a little bit. My setup, I have it on a gooseneck clamp, and so when I click the camera, it goes like that. Anyways, I did the zigzag, and I kind of made them wide spaced. Perhaps I should have shortened the length of the stitch, but I didn't. So I did here, and then here, and then in the back, I just pulled the thread through and put down washi tape to secure it. That's how I do it. Maybe next time I pull out my sewing machine, I will make the stitches a little tighter. And then I'm going to put the rest of this title down right here. So like going forward on other roll time, my chair, I'm sorry guys. Going forward on other roll time videos is if I sew on a layout, is that something you want to see? I don't know. That's weird, right? It's just loud. Sewing is loud because it's a machine. And I don't have I used to leave my machine on the floor by my feet, but now I have it sitting over there. So I don't, yeah, it's not really available. I have to go get it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm using the bottom of this photo to try and line up my letters, but I'm not super good. Are you seeing a trend here? I'm not super good at much. I just try my best. So And my super good. See, that's all wonky looking. I might go back and try and do something with it. That T is pretty bad. Problem with these on photos is they want to stick to the photo pretty darn good. Is that better? Is my layout even straight? So wonky to me. When I was I had the camera off, I was sewing. My phone was like ding 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 ding. All these instant messages for the mini kit Mondays. We just randomly chat for some reason. Seems like about once a week, maybe not even that frequently. We'll just all chat in the mini kit Mondays. I don't think JoJo's going to be a part of the group anymore. I had sent out one of the messages that started chatting. I had sent out a message asking who all was going to be next week. She never responded. She hadn't responded for 2 months. Sorry, JoJo. Am I calling you out? I don't mean to. I apologize. So I don't think she's going to do that anymore. But in the month of January, Leslie is going to be joining us. If anybody else has a YouTube channel and they want to join us for Mini Kit Monday, they certainly can. Just send any of us a message. So like if you're friends with someone on Facebook, you can just send a message to anybody. We have the three that are most consistent is Dolly, well myself, well four, myself of course, and then Dolly and Tracy and Kathy. They've been in every month since each came on board. So any one of those ladies you can contact if you want to become a part. And we don't really do anything special, but we'll leave your link. So we just chat sometimes. We don't have like we're not inclusive. We're just like, we love everybody. We don't try and be a clique, is what I'm saying. What do you think of that? Santa Claus is coming to town. She's so cute, am I right? This one, it looks like she's smiling really big, but really she's sticking her tongue out. And I think I said this. These are photos where she was going to go meet Santa Claus. So I want to put something right here, because that's a big open space. And I think I will print my journaling on my computer and put a strip right there. This is about 9.5 inches long, a smidge longer than that. I had to write that down because I'll forget it. 9.5 inches. So I'm going to go away and I'll type that up. I have this sticker sheet. I'm going to put the journaling here. Maybe I should do that first. I might want to put an embellishment closer here and maybe something right here. And then do I want to extend it up? I don't know, but that's a nice little diagonal line. You've seen me do that 527 times. I'm aware. I'm aware, guys. It's nothing new. This is my Christmas Iris cake. I know. I need to do something about this. I got these. Let's see what's in here. They're falling all off the sheet. That's alright. A-okay. If I put a word in front of that Santa Claus is coming to town, I think that might be too many words right next to each other. I love words. I am a word girl. In fact, I think this is Simple Stories. Oh, look, there's a little heart too. Let's see if any of these will work. I used to use these as dimensional. I put them behind my, put a photo on top of that and it lifts it up. I don't really do that so much anymore, but if you're, really want to be thrifty, save these and use them as pop dots or foam tape. I'm not saying I don't want to be thrifty. I do. I just need to get rid of shit. Stuff. I meant stuff. I like this, and this is like the perfect size, but it's a word. So that's probably not going to be super helpful. Oh, this is funny. On here there's a Christmas Carol, and this is actually for a stack of books. It has nothing to do with the layout. But this is actually for I'm going to do this layout for a challenge about you had to use a Christmas Carol. Santa Claus is coming to town. I like this candy cane. How do candy canes sit? I don't want to do upright. Has these little ribbons like what's in her hair. Wish this was faced like this, but it's not. If that goes like that, can I possibly find something to put a layer underneath it? Look at these cute little berries. Those are adorable. A potted plant. Alright, let's see what else is in here. This is going to be, if I'm going to use this candy cane, I could use some of these little puffy stickers too. High-end candy canes. Did you guys see this when it came out? I still haven't used it. I don't usually love Prima so much, but my word. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I got this when I was in Kansas. Probably need to put this somewhere else. I don't know. Oh, photo frame. Negative. This one might work, but it's green. I don't really want to do the green on green. That may possibly be a pretty good layering bit, right? That is cute. But it's green on green. How do you feel about green on green? I can back that with something. That's really cute. I like that, actually. I do. I don't think I pulled anything else out. Maybe I can, that's a different kind of red. I don't want to use a different kind of red. And I don't want to add pink. And I don't want to add more of that Christmas. It's okay. I'll figure it out. There's some little cards. I was seeing if any of those would work to back that. I like that frame there. I'm not gonna lie, I love me a frame. Frames are cute. Hot dog, another 6x6 pad. Oh, silver, that's cute. I already have sparklies on there. Can we layer a candy cane on top of candies? And I don't know. I have some Christmas scraps. are some Christmas paper scraps. I don't really want to add a new color, but you can see in here we do have some pink and green and red, and there's kind of a craft color. I have a craft scrap. One of those cards was craft, wasn't it? I feel like one of those cards was craft. Excuse me. How about just this beige? I might end up cutting all this searching out, so sorry. This is real life, man. This is how I do it. This is why my desk ends up being a total crap show. Listen, this had just plain craft. And I just use plain craft. I mean, I think that's going to be acceptable. I'm just going to use plain craft. Executive decision. Made and made. I mean, like, I could write my journaling on this, but, or type my journaling on this, but I want it to extend the whole way, I think. So it's probably not going to work for journaling. Okay. So yes, like this. Stuff everywhere, guys. Sorry. The bubonic plague, I'm not kidding. Okay, I had a couple people say that they did like the real-time videos. I also got a thumbs down on a real-time video, so I guess that person did. I guess that person didn't like it. I wish people wouldn't thumb down. I would, you know, y'all should just unsubscribe or skip past it. It's hurtful. I mean, it really is. You try to, you know, you're putting yourself out there, and then someone comes along and is like, you know, pooping on your parade. It is hurtful. And you try and act like it's not. Like I heard someone say, well, you know, at least they're giving me some attention or something like that. I don't feel that way. I think it's still hurtful. I try to be, you know. I try to be like, whatever. That's really not how I feel. Not truly. Let's try and act like that's how I feel, but it's not really. So what do you think of this? I am going to need more craft. That's what I think of that. I think I'm going to need more craft. I really like that frame though, and I want to use it. I want to use the frame. I like it. I like the frame. Alright, let me go away. And I'm going to go ahead and type up my journaling for down here, and I will be right back. Okay, I did my journaling. I just did it on craft, and I decided that it did not need to be 9 inches long. I just went ahead and did like this. I think we'll put it right there. I just used a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock. I didn't end up using this, but I mean, they're close enough, right? They're both craft, whatever. I found this in my Christmas box. I already had some foam tape on it, so I'm guessing, I think I was going to use this for a card or something, but maybe we can put this down here. And here's one of the candy bits because I'm going to do the candy cane up there, so maybe a candy bit down here will work. Like that. Lately I've been watching Breaking Bad again. It's like this is like the third time I've watched it. I just can't find something. I like to watch Netflix or whatever, and I haven't been able to find anything here recently that I really wanted to watch. Grace and Frankie, is that what it is? Or is it Frankie and Grace? I don't know. It's coming out with a new season shortly. What do you think of that? I like it. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and commit to that. So while I was away, doing my journaling, I was thinking, because you should see my room. Maybe when we get done with this layout, maybe I'll do a little pan of my room. It is freaking awful. I was thinking, if you're gonna do like, I think a Sunday cleanup video, because I try to clean up every Sunday, and like I missed last Sunday, but if I was doing a Sunday cleanup video, perhaps I would not have missed it, right? So maybe that would be a good idea. But if you do a Sunday cleanup video, how does one do that? I think I already talked about this because I was thinking about it, but now I'm really thinking about it. I mean, how does one do a cleanup video? And does that require putting clothes on? That's a legit question. Does that require putting clothes on? What do I do with my tea squirt? See, this right here, this is why I need to clean up my room. I know I had the tea squirt out earlier. I don't know what I do with it. Oh, here it is. I want to get this straight-ish. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't want it to be too obvious. Too obviously crooked. That kind of blends in a little bit, but guess what? I didn't care. It's cute. I'm gonna put this candy right here because of that candy cane. I'm gonna need some foam tape. I have an extra one of these in reserve that's still full, and when I pull that one out to use, I will order another roll. I'm not super cheap with my adhesives. I used to be, like I showed you that chipboard piece, I used to would use that for this job. I don't really do that much anymore. It's not that I'm not like, oh, I have so much money, because no, but I am still lazy, so I mean, there's that. When we get done with this, I will pan around. I feel like there was something I meant to talk to y'all about, because I mean, I know you're talking back, but I can't remember what it was. When I went away for that minute, I was thinking about something and bloop, out of my head. I would say if anybody got some good shows, people keep telling me The Outlander, but I don't like science fiction. And I did turn it on. I tried to watch it last week. I got like maybe 20 minutes into the first episode, and I was just like, I can't deal with this. So, yeah. That's not gonna happen. I actually got the audiobook for the Outlander series. I might have even got two. I think they might have been a special, and I thought they had such great reviews, but I just couldn't get into it. Oh man. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. You think we should put some sequins around? After I do sequins, I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Do I have? I mean, I know I have gold sequins somewhere. Under my table is where I have my box of sequins, and it appears that the label fell off of it. I'm seeing enamel dots and bling, buttons, doilies. I don't see anything that says sequins. Yep, found them. My label fell off. I'm gonna need to put the label back on. Damn, gold right up on top. I think the gold's on top because I had it out for Mini Kit Monday last month. I think. I could be wrong. We can scatter a few of these around. That'd be cute. After I get done with this, I'm gonna submit it to a cherry on top. I hope I win a gift certificate so I can do some shopping. I did say in one of my videos I was gonna share budget stuff for my budget, and so far, I mean, it's only January 5th. I haven't spent any money this month yet. My Felicity Jane came out of my account in December. It was still December, so that's part of my December budget. So far in January, I haven't spent anything. If I go into town today to get those headphones fixed, then I might stop by Tuesday morning. I'm such a Tuesday morning addict, it's not even funny. I think that's enough. I like to use these Zots Bling. I was trying to say that in the last real time video, I couldn't even say it. Zots Bling, and they're very small. I remember when I first started YouTube, I saw someone say, use these Zots. And I did, but they didn't work. They were like bigger than the sequins. Well, I had the wrong ones. These are mini. They're called Bling. Zots Bling. For the smaller ones. A good position. I don't know if I love that position. I'm going to leave that for now. What do you guys think of what Leslie and I are doing for Thrifty Thursdays? My first Thrifty Thursday, the whole point was to use your stash. Leslie's she was like, I really need to use my stash. So that was the whole point. And I didn't use something very old because I jacked that up big time. Sorry, Leslie. Sure did. I used something that I got for Christmas. So she really likes the using the stash part. I really like the challenge part. So together it's like perfect marriage, right? If you guys went over to her channel and checked it out yet, she's amazing. She is. I really like her stuff. It's so pretty. I don't think I could ever emulate anything she does. It's too nice. It's too nice, and my stuff is too my stuff has more of a handmade look. What do you think of that? You think this one should go? I don't know if I love that there. I actually, you know what? We're going to get rid of that one. I don't like it. My Zot might be stuck though. Okay, well, perhaps this one's going to stay here. Oh, nope, it came up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't like that there. Alright guys, I think we're going to be done. I'm not going to do any splatters because why? It's pretty busy with all the patterns, and then I also have those sequins. So I think we're going to be done. I'll show you what I did earlier. There you go. I'll show you what I started last night and what I finished earlier today. You will have already seen this because this is for my Thrifty Thursdays for last week. I don't know, a couple days ago. This is my Thrifty Thursdays. Isn't it cute? We used a hard to use pattern paper and a stencil. I also used on here glitter glue. People were asking me about glitter glue. I like to use this through a stencil, but you have to be careful about the stencil. So you should probably test it on a test piece before you try it on your actual layout, because sometimes it works and sometimes not so much. And then buttons. I love buttons. I always have to sew my buttons down. It's still a thing, but I'll get over eventually. Last week I took a white button and I filled the center with my stickles, and it was cute, but the white and the gold kind of clashed together. I think if I find a different kind of button and try that again, or maybe even a different color of stickles, it'd probably look better. I didn't end up using that button because it didn't, I don't know. Anyways, I love this. I think it is really cute. Love, love, love. I would hang, this is one I would hang on my wall. Alright guys, that is all for today. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.